My name's Daniel Johnson, and our group is doing a presentation on the problems with Facebook. Overall, we think Facebook's pretty safe, and we share our information with all of our friends, but there are the problems with other people making fake profiles. But we all figure that it's pretty safe, and we're going to see what everybody else has to say.
Hey, my name is Clara, and I got rid of my Facebook profile because I just felt like it was too much drama for me, and I'd always get, weird messages from people I didn't know, and I just felt like it was just unnecessary, and I keep in touch with the people that I want to keep in touch with for the most part anyway, so I just got rid of it, and I feel like it's pretty drama-free, and for the most part, I think it's pretty safe as long as you don't put too much information out there.
Yeah, I definitely try and not have a ton of personal information on there, especially where I'm from and my phone number and that kind of thing I don't keep on there.
I mean, a lot of folks pitch arguments and all, and I'm the same folks, getting fights over Facebook, but nothing for me.
Yeah, I think that's sketchy. I think that can be, who would know if you're real or not, or if your hometown is real, or if your age is real, or if you're some pedophile. It's creepy.
Not really. I mean, I think the fake profile, that's kind of dumb.
I've had people do that, and that gets on my nerves. It gets on my nerves bad.
Hey guys, I'm John Lunsford, and I decided to take a little different approach to talking about Facebook. Instead of going and talking to high school kids and college kids about it, I decided to talk to someone who deals with some of this stuff on a regular basis. Whenever students, whether they're in high school or college, fall prey to something on Facebook, they like to turn to someone to talk about their problems. Whether it be someone spreading rumors or Facebook stalking or making fake profiles, a lot of times there's one person that people will go to for help. So I went and talked to David Thompson, a student pastor at Trinity United Methodist Church, who has seen a lot of issues like this in the past, but also uses Facebook as a great communication tool to communicate with his kids throughout the week when they're not at church. Obviously, the focus of this video is on the negatives of Facebook. However, David's been able to use Facebook as a very positive tool to communicate with his kids throughout the week. I asked David the same set of questions I asked the students, as well as a couple of others, so that he can show how he uses Facebook as a positive tool instead of a negative tool to communicate with his students.
Yes, I do use Facebook.
Why do you use Facebook at this age?
Oh, that's a great question. Well, a couple different reasons. One, I use it to kind of catch up with old friends, folks I haven't seen in a while. But primarily, I use it for my job as I'm a student pastor, so communicating with students. It's almost become more reliable than calling them. They seem to check their Facebook every day, constantly. And so being able to send announcements to them, check on them, follow up with them, it's kind of the new email of their generation. So,
Do you feel safe on Facebook, or do you think, the kids you communicate with are safe on Facebook?
Do I feel safe on Facebook? Yes, I think students are not as safe on Facebook because they have boundaries issues. They write things and don't even think about how all these other folks are going to be able to see them. So I think that's a little danger for them. But it's also kind of a look into their world of what they really are and how they really are. So it's also very telling.
Are you ever scared that people might find out too much about, the kids you interact with?
I definitely think it can really hurt some kids with some pictures that are posted by friends that or stories or things said about kids. It can be very hurtful because it's not just like one person saying it to another person. This kind of gossip can transform a school or change quickly spread throughout a school system. So it can really do some damage to some kids.
Have you ever actually seen anything negative come out of Facebook for anybody you know?
Yes. Just kids coming and talking to me saying, hey, somebody posted a picture of me that was embarrassing, or some things were said about another friend on Facebook that were really hurtful. So yeah, I've seen some hurtful things.
What about other social networking? What do you think about that?
I'm not as, I think teenagers are not as big into things like Twitter and MySpace, but Facebook is seems to be the primary avenue for most teenagers. So that's where they are right now. I think as more exposure comes to teenagers, more good things can happen and also more negative things can happen, just like in most things in life. But primarily right now, it's just Facebook.
So I take it you just like the anonymity of Facebook?
I think the internet, the whole anonymity of internet, where you can say things about people, not just Facebook, but blogs, you can really put down folks and make up these lies and hide behind a screen name, is very dangerous for our society.